Knock him out the box, Rick. Knock him out, Rick. Knock him out the box. Topics. Tell me how you would assess me so far as a father, as a friend, as a mentor. What could I have done better? What could I have done? What did I do well?
I think you've been a above average father for sure. And
I'll take that.
I think you did a lot of things well. You've taught me a lot.
But,
But
and it's a big but.
I mean, there's a couple things. Obviously, no one could be perfect.
Right. Tell me.
Whoa. I don't know. Like, sometimes you can get really mad at me. But for the most part, it's not. So it's like, it's good for the most part.
Right.
And now it's gotten a lot better. It's really rare now for you to get, like, mad.
Yeah. How was it before versus now? How would you?
Before?
Yeah.
A couple times a week. He would get mad at me.
Like blowing up.
Yeah.
Getting super frustrated.
Like a nuclear bomb, yes.
Yeah. Must be tough to grow up
With a
nuclear bomb. I know what it's like growing up with a nuclear bomb because my dad was a nuclear bomb. Probably a little bit bigger than me. Meaning more of a bomb than me. Going off more often.
And a bigger bomb, yeah.
Yeah. Like heavier.
Yeah. Or mass.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm always open about needing to improve. I think that's been consistent since you can remember. It's not easy, but would you say there's been progress?
I would say there's been a lot of progress.
Really? Tell me what you think. I'm interested.
I think you've improved a lot as a father.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like what was it before? How would you rate the problem areas before and how would you rate them now? Like what level of improvement have you seen?
I think over the years you've grown probably out of 10, no, maybe like 5% better or 3% better every year. But I think it's actually been an exponential curve. More recently, you've went like
Risen
this,
more.
and then you went up more.
Like more recently, as in how recently?
Like in the past couple of years, you've improved a lot. But before that, you were still improving, but a lot slower. And yeah.
Very insightful of you, sir.
Thank you.
I agree with that. I feel like, yeah, it was like a cumulative growth, but very slow because I just didn't understand so many things, and it just takes time,
Mm-hmm.
But then once you get to this tipping point of like, oh wow, like when you start learning every day and realizing, oh shit, every day you're gonna have a realization about some shit that you didn't handle right, or you notice yourself doing something that could have been more effective. And it's just like little building blocks.
Yeah.
But then it's easy to slip into like impatience, frustration, anger. But it's always internal.
Yeah.
It's always like within yourself to figure out. It's not the other person. And if you need to change your environment, you change it. But like, it's still you at the end of the day. Like, you're self-inflicting most of whatever's going on with you. That's for sure.
Yeah.
It's always going to be something to blame it on because life is always difficult. But when you realize at some point, okay, one thing that's consistent is me.
Yeah.
So, got to start with like probably the source of it all, the whoever's interpreting all of these things and who's reacting to them. Once that really clicked, then it was like, okay, And then I'm able to like listen to feedback too, and like harsh feedback potentially.
Oh,
Yeah. So rate me from 0 to 10 in terms of
I like that
patience.
you included 0.
Yeah.
Usually they would say 1 to 10 to avoid complete depression from
Right.
my answer, but you said a
Thank you.
0.
I thought you would appreciate that, honestly.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I honestly thought it. I almost said 1 because that's too usual, but then I'm like, no. What if it's 0.7?
Yeah.
Which it very well might be. So 0 to 10 on me being whatever you want to call it, patient, introspective, good anger management skills versus now.
I'd say currently, as a dad, you are probably rated, my opinion, a 9.3 out of 10.
9.3?
Yeah.
No way. That's
So,
insanely good for patience and
yeah.
wow.
And
And what?
you've taught me a lot. Like, your lectures, like, I think they've enlightened me over the years.
Thank you. That means a lot.
Knock him out the box, Rick. Knock him out, Rick. Knock him out the box.
Topics.